Hi everybody, Kate here at Second Verse Paper Studio. I hope you're all having a fabulous start to your week. I'm just stopping by with a short video today because I went treasure hunting. I hit a couple of local thrift stores today and I thought it might be fun to share some of my finds with you. I was hunting specifically for bugs. I use a lot of butterflies in my journals, like a lot, and that's great and all, but there's so many more cool bugs out there, beetles and bees and dragonflies, and I was kind of hoping to find like an insect guidebook or something like that. I didn't end up finding one of those, but I did come across lots of other cool goodies, so let's take a look. I've got a whole box here full, just from 2 thrift stores. This wasn't even like my full. Usually when I go thrift store hunting for treasures, I make a full loop around town. This was just 2 local thrift stores. First thing I found is this Peterson Field Guide to Stars and Planets from 1995. Not super old. Not as old as me, put it that way. But it's got lots of cool sky maps in it. And the thing that really sold me on it was their constellation artwork. I figured this would be a lot of fun to include in some of my journals. And the spine's a little broken. It flips completely in half now. So I don't feel all that bad cutting it up. But there's lots of good stuff in here. Pictures of the moon. I think this will be fun. So I got the Stars and Planets guide. I found an Extreme Insects Butterflies book. So more butterflies, but this one's been well loved. But it's got some beautiful photos of some pretty big butterflies. So I'm not sure exactly how I'll end up using them, but they're so pretty. There's some smaller ones in here. I love this little fuzzy dude. There's some cool, like, these would be cool background pages. I mean, monarch butterflies are pretty distinctive. You'd, even just seeing part of that, you'd know what it was. So, cool butterfly book. Here is a how to attract birds. I'm sadly lacking in birds right now. A friend of mine gets a bird calendar, it seems like every year. And around Christmas time, she'll bring it and give it to me because she's done with it and she's transferred any dates over to the new one. This is from 1983, and it's just chock full of bird pictures. Some of them are really cool. And then like some cool headings and stuff. Like here's birds in the wild. Like that would make a cool focal point on a page. Birds in the garden. So yeah, I think this will be a good one. I like it. This was the weirdest thing I found today. This is the old school clip art, where you literally would clip it out of a book. This is from 1988. And this is their old-fashioned silhouettes. But how fun are these? And every page is just printed on one side. So I figure I can fussy cut some of these out and use them as focal points. There's quite a variety in here. But how fun is that? Somebody's already been in clipping things from this. Yeah, like here's a chunk missing. But that's okay. Oh, there's a whole sequence up there. Check that out. That's cool. Lots of dancers, musicians. Ooh, here's some transportation. Some plants. And some letters with people in them. That's kind of cool. So, silhouette book. Found more bingo cards. I actually just this morning did an altered bingo card just for funsies. I just had some scraps laying out on my desk. I thought it'd be fun to make a little bingo card with a pocket. I love playing with bingo cards. And these are different colors. How cool is that? So lots of different colors. I even love the collars board as like a fold-out thing. It's a lot of fun. And I have to come up with a way. These are thinner, so I need to be able to actually use the little calling chips. I have some that are wood, and they're like thick. So they're a little harder to incorporate into a journal. This was the other big thing I was looking for. More like road atlas pages. If you've been to my Etsy shop, you know I've got like dictionary page flower pockets, like little origami pockets with the petals on there that you pull and it opens up into like a little box. In my last couple journals, I made some with maps, and I really, really like the effect. So this is going to be kind of fantastic. And they're nice busy maps too, because they're like street level. Twin Cities Metro, this is Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the region. Oh, and there's some cool note paper in here. Sometimes these are good collage food, you know, just with a section of like street names, something like that. So this will be fun to play with. But I'm looking at making some bigger origami pockets and putting those in my shop in the near future. So keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna set these down on the floor. Ugh. All right, got some cool textured yarn. These are like little squiggly ones, and then this one, it might be doll hair. I'm not sure. But it looks cool. We'll play with it. It's country curls. It's probably doll hair. But we'll see what kind of trouble I can get into with that. I found these cool little animal flashcards, and they're really plain, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to, like, I don't know, just to mess with them. You know, give a guinea pig butterfly wings, or put a mustache on the elephant. I don't know. But they're double-sided, and there's a big variety of creatures on here. A hamster, and a rabbit, and a penguin, a hippo. I thought they'd be fun to play with. And they're just a good size for tucking into pockets. This right here is probably the find of the day. I thought it was stickers. It is so not stickers, guys. They are stamps. Lace edge stamps. So excited. And yes, I did spend $6.50 on them, but they're brand new. They're still in the package. They've never been used. I'm so excited. And I'm kind of a weirdo. I know you're supposed to like peel these off and put them on the acrylic block for stamping. But I've seen too many videos where they've got like just this clump of sticky stamp mess. So I actually will end up probably just cutting the backing, the plastic backing, so that I have just the stamp as is. I don't know if I have one around here. I've done that. Hang on. Oh, I do. Like this. This is a Tim Holtz Distress Splatter stamp. And I just cut the backing out, so it just stays on here. I don't peel it off, I don't mess with it or anything. You can see where I'm stamping and the whole bit. The one issue I have is it doesn't give me like even pressure like the block would do, but my junk journals are distressed anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But super excited about those. This, oh my gosh. So Salvation Army around here does these big grab bags of office supplies. And you don't get to know what's in them. It's just office supplies. And they'll do it with little, like, do greeting card ones and stuff like that. But I love their paper ones. And I can see I've got some notepads in here. There's ledger paper, some envelopes, some folders. So I have not looked through this yet. You guys get to join me, and I'm just going to cut this open because it is stapled like 6 different spots. I don't got time for that. But this whole bundle right here was $1.50. And I don't know, the ledger paper in there for me makes it worth it right off the bat. So I've got some National Museum of the American Indian at the Smithsonian paper. What is this? Oh, just a little notepad for like keeping in your tractor. And there's a spot for you to put a pen and business cards, that kind of stuff. Here's one with fireflies on it. There's more of that Smithsonian set. Put those together. There's a double notepad, remember, and never forget. Here's just a clipped pack of lined like steno paper. Okay, some of these are kind of boring. It happens. This is nice and heavy though. This is like a cardstock pad. And it's kind of this creamy off-white. I can do good things with that. There's another just writing tablet with a note in it. Oh, okay, well, I'm not going to read that out. Somebody's note about their aunt. Here's more heavy. Oh, it's like shiny on one side and matte on the back. And it's old. Look at the, I don't know if you can see the discoloration on there. This is some old like poster board stuff. Some real thin paper. Here's a brown 6x9 envelope. This is the world's thinnest paper. I wonder if it's for origami. Like it's that kind of weight. And the colors are obnoxious. I don't know, I might have to see about that one. It's very, very bright. Got some folders. This one's like a little pocket. Doesn't open at all. And sometimes there's just a piece or two of stuff. They just kind of gather up a bundle of things. Here's some plain old loose leaf paper, which is good for tea dyeing and stuff. There's a lighting solutions center pad. Just some white paper. And this is heavier. Like this is good paper. It's like a textured finish paper in here. And like some watercolor paper. Oh, there's glitter. Get it to shine on here. Maybe a little. I love when there's surprise glitter. The glitter should always be a surprise. You can see it coming. There's too much. More folders. Which is great because I mentioned I'm starting to get like actually organized with all of my ephemera and stuff. So folders are a win. Oh, there's like different kinds. Okay, there's this ledger paper. Single-sided, but it's nice and long. Oh my gosh. And And then tucked in this one, oh, I see, there's more glitter paper tucked in this one. Surprise! It's more of that watercolor paper. And this has actually been like cut off at 2 different points. I don't understand. But two-tone green. There's more loose leaf paper in there. Got some cut weird. So that's fun. And making noise. What's in there? Rattles. Okay, let's see what's in there. You ready? It's quite a lot of staples. There were staples in my envelope. We're going to toss those right away, or I will be the one stepping on them. So, lots of lined paper, lots of plain paper. This envelope's a little beat up, but I can still play with it. Ledger paper folders, noxious construction paper. This stuff is going to be great. If nothing else, this heavy stuff I will put in when I'm shipping ephemera packs out, because it helps keep things from getting smashed and twisted in the mail. This too, this is almost as thick as the folders. It's almost the same material. So there, I've got actually quite the haul here today. Look at that. I have to open up the doll hair before you go. Oh, I don't know. If it's doll hair, it's kind of weird looking. I don't know. We can do fun things with it. It'll be great. Oh, it's stuck up there. So yeah, if it is doll hair, it is the weirdest doll hair. But that'll be fun. I'm all about the weird textures, man. This stuff, it's like a focus up here a little bit. Yeah, it's like a cotton, I don't know, cotton yarn. So I've got lots to be playing with. Keep an eye out in my shop for those roadmap flower pockets. I may actually make some of those tonight. And I'm thinking I might do a video creating some altered animal cards, because that sounds like fun. So lots of fun things happening, kind of smaller projects for a little bit as I recover from the hustle and bustle of Junk Journal July. And yeah, how about if you've watched this far, down in the comments, tell me the coolest thing, like junk journal related thing, you've ever found in a secondhand store. Coolest thing, coolest little treasure. Let me know it down in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Hope you have a great day and happy crafting.